All right, thanks, guys. White Sox, Yankees, 7:05 New York. The Yankees are the $2.40 favorites. Total was 9.5, up to 10 flat. Currently, the White Sox are taking money right now. A 25-cent fade at the Yankees in the early going here. We've got Shields for Chicago, Lance Lynn for New York. Chicago's won just 10% of their ball games played at the current moneyline price. The White Sox have also won just 9 of 27 when James Shields made the start. 3 out of 4 head-to-head matchups between these squads stayed under the total. Give me the Yankees run line in the under. 10 runs in this one. And welcome to the show. I got some lines and personal leans out for Tuesday's MLB action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and just quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few minutes, a few seconds actually, and the link is in the description section below. And if you're a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. I also want to give a quick shout out, a big thank you to my headline sponsor for today's program. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. And if you like making money on sports, there's no reason why you shouldn't check out one or more of their very affordable money-making packages. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com, GhostPicksATS.com. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our Tuesday slate of baseball games and personal leans. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Nationals, Phillies, 7:05 Philadelphia. The Nats are $1.15, total 7. We've got public money on the Nationals and the over right now. Nickel move toward Washington in the early betting. Scherzer's for the Nats. Nola is for the Phils. And speaking of the Phils, they've been ice cold as of late, dropping 3 out of their last 4 and 7 out of their last 9 straight up. Washington also went 18-9 when Scherzer's made the start. Nola starts did go 20-6 to the under this season. Give me the Nationals minus $1.15 and the under. 7 runs in this one. Next game, Blue Jays, Orioles, 7:05 Baltimore. The Blue Jays are $1.35. Total was 9.5 up to 10. Money's on the Blue Jays and the over. 10-cent move toward Toronto in the early betting. We've got Pannone slated for the Jays. Rogers making his first start for the White Sox. Chicago failed to cover the run line in 8 out of their last 9 ball games. Toronto's actually gone 5-2 ATS in their last 7 themselves. The total has gone under in 13 out of Toronto's last 18 games versus Baltimore. Don't want to lay a 1.5 here, although the Jays should still be able to get the job done. Give me the Toronto Blue Jays minus $1.35 and the under 10 flat. Next game, Brewers, Reds, 7:10 Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark. The Brewers are $1.20, totals 9. Money's on the Reds and the over right now. 10-cent fade of Milwaukee in the early betting. We've got Junior Guerra for the Brewers, 3.72 ERA, and he's taking on Anthony DeSclafani for the Reds, 4.26 ERA. But despite taking most of the early public money, the Reds have dropped 9 of 13 straight up to the Brewers. Milwaukee's also done very well when favored, posting a record of 37-22 as the official Vegas favorite. 8 out of 13 head-to-head matchups between these squads went over the total. Give me the Brewers minus $1.20 and the over. 9 runs in this one. Next game, Marlins Red Sox, 7:10 Boston, Fenway Park, the Green Monster. The Red Sox are $2.70. Total was 9.5 up to 10. Money's on Boston in the over right now. 40-cent move toward the Sox in the early betting. We got Urania for the Marlins, 4-12 with an ERA of 4.5. We've got Brian Johnson for the Red Sox, 4-3 with an ERA of 4.12. Boston's 15-8 straight up in their last 23 ball games. They're also 9-2 straight up in their last 11 facing Miami. 6 out of 10 Brian Johnson starts did go over the total. Give me the Boston Red Sox laying the 1.5 on the run line in the over. 10 runs. Next game, Twins-Indians, 7-10 Cleveland. The Indians are 220, totals 8. Gibson's for the Twins, Carrasco's for the Indians. Cleveland's gone 20-6 at the current moneyline price. They're also 15-9 when Carrasco throws the first pitch. Cleveland 62% to the over at home. Give me the Indians run line and the over. 8 runs in that one. Next game, Raves. It's the Rays and the Braves. 7:35 Atlanta. The Braves are $1.25. Total was 8.5 up to 9. We got Stanek for Tampa, Tehran for Atlanta. Atlanta's 5-2 straight up in their last 7. Tampa's won just 9 of 21 when Stanek throws the first pitch. Atlanta's 15-10 to the under when Tehran throws the first pitch themselves. Give me the Braves outright in the under. 9 runs. Next game, Mets, Cubs, 8:05 Wrigley. The Cubs are $1.25. Total's 9.5. Heavy fade of the Cubbies in this one. 20-cent fade of Chicago in the early betting already. And I wonder why. Well, here it is. We've got DeGrom for the Mets, 8-8, 1.71 ERA, Cy Young frontrunner. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got Cole Hamels for the Cubs. Now, he's just 9-9 overall, but a 3.82 ERA. And despite the early fade, this Cubbies team has been unbeatable with Cole Hamels at the helm. And as a matter of fact, they're a perfect 5-0 in their games where Cole Hamels made the start. They're also taking on a Mets squad who's a winless 0-5 in their head-to-head matchups with Chicago. Now, total-wise, oddly enough, New York's 17-9 to the under when DeGrom throws the first pitch. So with all that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and take the Cubbies minus $1.25 and the under 9.5. Next game, Dodgers, Rangers. That's 8:05 Texas. The Dodgers are the $2 favorites. Total was 10 up to 11. Money's on Los Angeles and the over right now. Nickel move toward LA in the early rounds of betting. We've got Buehler for the Dodgers, 6-3, 2.96 ERA. We've got Jurado for the Rangers, just 2-3 with a 6.4 ERA. Texas has won just 25% of their ball games played at the current market price. The Rangers have also won just 18 of 49 as the official home underdog. 6 out of 16 Buehler starts stayed under the total. Give me the Dodgers run line in the under 11 runs. Next game, Athletics, Astros, 8-10 Houston. The Astros are the massive $2 favorites in the spot here. Total was 8.5 up to 9 flat. Jackson is for the A's. Edwin Jackson is for the A's. Charlie Morton's for the Stros. Houston's 11-6 straight up with the Athletics. Oakland's won just 14 of 32 facing teams giving up less than 4 runs per contest. 10 out of 11 Edwin Jackson starts did stay under the total. Give me the Astros run line in the under 9 runs. Next game, Pirates, Cardinals, 8-15 St. Louis. The Cards are $1.55. Total was 8.5 down to 8. Nova's for Pittsburgh. Flaherty's for St. Louis. The Cards are just 10-11 when Flaherty throws the first pitch. Pittsburgh's 13-11 when Nova makes the start themselves. We are also looking at 8-5 to the under in these teams' 13 head-to-head matchups. Give me Ivan Nova getting the W. That's a Nova play exclusively in the under. 8 runs in this one. Next game, Tigers, Royals, 8-15 Kansas City. That's Kauffman Stadium. The Royals are the $1.20 favorites, surprisingly. Total's 9. Boyd's for the Tigers, Junis for KC. KC's just 30% at home this year, 35% at the current moneyline price. 15-10 to the under when Matt Boyd makes the start for Detroit. Give me the underdog Tigers and the under 9 runs in that one. Next game, Rockies, Angels, 10:07 the Big A. The Rockies are 130, totals 9. Significant fade of the Rockies in this one, though. 10-cent fade of Colorado in the early betting. Money's on the Angels and the under right now. We do have Kyle Freeland for the Rockies, 11-7 on the year, 2.96 ERA for Kyle. On the other side, we've got Ramirez for the Angels, 4.69 ERA on their side of things. LA's also failed to cover the run line in 4 out of their last 5 ball games. They've also dropped 6 out of their last 7 straight up. Meanwhile, on the other side, Colorado's covered 4 out of their last 5 run lines themselves and are 11-5 straight up in their last 16. Now, the total has gone under in 5 out of Colorado's last 7 games, taking on the Angels. Give me the Rockies minus 130 and the under. 9 runs in this one. Next game, that's going to be Mariners-Padres, 10-10 San Diego. The Mariners are $1.30, totals 8.5. Hernandez for Seattle, Knicks for San Diego. The Pods are just $2.96 as the home dog. Seattle $7.89 at the current market price. 3 out of 3 Jacob Knicks starts fell under the total. Give me the Mariners outright and the under 8.5 in this one. And I'm going to slide into my next and final game for the show. It is going to be Diamondbacks-Giants, 10-15 San Francisco. The Giants are $1.10. Total was 7.5, down to 7. We got Buchholz for Arizona, 7-2 on the year, 1.91 ERA. And on the other side, we've got Madison Bumgarner, 2.98 ERA, but just a 5-5 record on the year. San Fran's also gone just 7-8 in their games where Mad Bum made the start. Arizona's 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games away from home. 12 out of 15 Bumgarner starts did stay under the total. Give me the underdog, Diamondbacks, and the under. 7 runs in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just have to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and just quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you're a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You certainly make it all worth it. And I also want to remind you to check out my headline sponsor. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. Jimmy and his team of young, hungry, expert consultants at Ghost Picks are the most passionate in the business. And if you thought I was good at handicapping games, these guys are amongst the best in the industry. And as always, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And please don't forget to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage.